Do you know the link between depression and inflammation, particularly for postpartum women? And how do you know if you have inflammation and what is its connection with mental health? Hi Mama, I'm excited you're joining me today. My name's Tara Udall from Postpartum Nurturing, and today we're discussing inflammation in the body as it relates to postpartum. So before I begin, I just wanted to declare that this information is not to take place of medical advice. Feel free to use this information to support your needs, and always consult with your healthcare provider for further support. So firstly, there are two types of inflammation in the body. The first type is acute inflammation, which it's like when the body has a bump or a cut. White blood cells are sent to that area to protect it, and that's a good thing. That's a good inflammation. The second one is a chronic inflammation, which is a problem, and it's the leading cause of autoimmune disorders, and postpartum women are at high risk of this, not to mention depression as well. Over time, the white blood cells and protein cells are sent to the area, which over time fatigues your immune system and nervous system, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and stressed. And a stressed body does not absorb nutrients effectively. So chronic inflammation for postpartum women, and this is beyond the first 6 to 8 weeks, shows up as many things, including gas, bloating, hair loss, depression and anxiety, aching joints, exhaustion, and as I mentioned, autoimmune issues. And when a mum is healing and recovering after birth, there is a natural acute state of inflammation happening, and that's to protect against infections, where the wounds are from where the placenta was, and also if there's any cesarean wounds as well. Add stress to this when a mother isn't receiving, essential support. Her digestive system has got lower enzymes. She's got her sympathetic nervous system activated, just purely because of the birth process. Inflammation can set in, and often does. And you may have heard that the gut is now referred to as our second brain. I won't go into that much of that, but a healthy biome creates healthy cells, and when it's out of balance, it creates a weak cell lining, which causes leaking of pathogens, leaking of bacteria and food particles into the body and the bloodstream, and they do not ever belong there. And so the body responds with an inflammation response. So I'll keep this light and not get too scientific here. However, with scientific research, it's now been proven that inflammation is the root cause of bowel disease, diabetes, lupus, depression, things like rheumatoid arthritis and arthritis, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, autism, and so much more. And when digestive enzymes are lacking, in the case of new mothers, if she's eating healthy foods, but they're not easy to digest, it's most likely going to sit in the gut and rot. And this builds up bacteria and eventually causes leaky gut and therefore inflammation. Now, not everyone does get leaky gut, but it does cause inflammation. The hardest part from my experience is acknowledging and accepting this, because having to change the way we eat can be one of the most challenging things to do. Can you relate to that? So, inflammation in the gut equals inflammation in the brain. They are interrelated. Multiple studies show that inflammation that's measured within the body directly relates to the diagnosis of depression. Now, while this is key, I just want to add here that I also believe that depression can be also due to the suppression of emotions, particularly anger and trauma. But basically, chronic inflammation is a major cause of depression, not the other way around. And so, many mothers are carrying burdens, with stress to the eyeballs, not eating well and therefore nutrient deficient, or having foods that aren't being digested, putting everyone else's needs first, and so on. And we have this negative spiral being created. And so depression sets in, eating habits can become worse, and inflammation keeps causing the depression. When a mum is pregnant and has chronic inflammation, it will also impact the baby's brain development. So new science shows that if a mother is depressed, it's likely to cause inflammation in the children, and it's actually quite a mystery to science. There's still a lot more research to be done. Now, on the positive side, when mothers are being supported in the best way possible, they're given nourishing foods that support their digestive system, that aid in that healing and recovery after birth. Can you imagine the positive impact on not only mothers but their children, their families, their communities? Healthy mothers are the foundation of healthy communities, and we can make changes one step at a time, and with the right education, the right guidance and support. So, maybe you're already eating whole foods, maybe you're pregnant or you have had your baby, and you just really want to ensure that you're looking after yourself. You're wanting optimal health and nourishment for not just yourself, but your little one through your breast milk. If you want to feel confident that you're eating, the whole foods that will nourish and support you with healing, bring back your energy, your hormones into balance, reducing the risk of depression and anxiety, I am here to support you. I work with mums who want to eat the best nutrient-dense foods that the body will easily digest and therefore be able to receive maximum nutrition without using supplements. That's a whole other topic, and I'll get to that another day. But if this sounds like something you're interested in, let's have a no obligation chat. It's a free chat. You can book in using the link that I've provided, or contact me as well on the other link. And let's have more mothers feeling confident, supported, and better than ever before, so that we can truly enjoy our family and better handle the challenges of motherhood. We have to be real about this. Motherhood has got its challenges. Parenthood is definitely challenging. But when we're in a healthier state, when we don't have inflammation that's causing depression and other emotions that get surface, we are in a much better state to deal with the challenges. It makes such a difference, Mama. Okay, so reach out. I so look forward to helping you get the nourishment in the right way so that you are functioning in the most beautiful role ever of motherhood. Blessings.